times on their opening drive. 1st and 15. They set up a little screen to White, who has some blocking. Out past the 30. He has a first down, taking it to the 44-yard line.
Bottom down in a defensive end stance. And Bruce Smith is standing up top.
3 receivers were set to the left, and here is White taking it to the 48 of Buffalo, where Leonard Smith makes the tackle at the gain of a first down. Oilers at the Buffalo 46. And again, big hole for White, who exploits it, taking it to the 36-yard line and close to a first down. Leonard.
There's not another guy for another 10 yards.
On 2nd and 1, Moon going deep, has a man open, touchdown, Hayward Jeffries. Begins oddly with a delay of game penalty, and that's the only mistake.
Well, the Houston Oilers have not punted on an opening possession this entire year. Al mentioned the 6 turnovers, 4 touchdowns, and a field goal. These guys make it interesting early. Pattern. Go across the field rather than straight down the field.
Bills begin with a pass, and it is caught by Jamie Mueller coming out of the backfield, and he is bombed by Chris Dishman. With McKellar in motion, and they give it to Mueller, and he vaults for the first down to the 35-yard line. That's Thomas split out to the left. And it's Kelly throwing, and the catch is made by the tight end McKellar, and he is taken down near the first down marker at the 46-yard line from the 47-yard line. Kelly fires over the middle, and a nice catch made by Andre Reed, who was blanketed by Dishman, holds on anyway and has a first down. And the best game of the regular season by far. 2nd and 9. Kelly. And
whoa, that's got to come out.
Is there a flag? Yes, there is. Johnson getting the piggyback ride. James Lofton.
It's fairly obvious. The left arm, and Richard Johnson all over.
Number 23, first down.
And James Lofton showing a little strength of his own here as he just takes Richard Johnson for a little ride. Now, if he would have just flipped him over, put him down for the 3 count, he had a nice pin.
Yeah, you know, somebody playing James Lofton that close.
Buffalo at the 29. Oilers lead 7-0. Thomas. And Thomas finds that hole and moves to the 19-yard line as Bubba McDowell did not have its bye yet. That's still to come. It is 2nd down as Thomas carries to the 15-yard line, and they pick up the first down to keep the drive alive.
Frank, both of these teams in
2nd and 8, and we'll see if Kelly has picked it up. Kelly instead goes over the middle to Reed on a crossing pattern. Flag goes down. Reed is tackled at the 8, and I think we've got a face mask coming up.
Excellent pattern by Buffalo.
5 yards face mask, number 27. 5 yards, half the distance of the goal line. Makes it a first down.
At tight end, and have thrown 8 consecutive touchdown passes in 4 years to him. Mueller takes the ball to the 1. It's becoming less and less of a secret, but every McKellar goes in motion. Smith. No signal yet. Right. 3rd and goal. Smith is the tailback. Mueller the fullback. McKellar goes in motion. It's Don Smith, and Smith gets turned back short of the goal line by Bubba McDowell. Goal, the Bills will go for it. On the game's first critical decision, it's the play fake. Kelly throws into the end zone, and it's caught by Metzelars for a touchdown.
Is this not Bills football, too? That drive covering so much time off the clock and winds up with the 7 points. Keep the Houston offense off the field, and that's what they did. A wide out.
And it was Reed who caught the pass in overtime for the touchdown. Here is White reversing his field. And White takes it out to the 43-yard line. And they talk about getting Alan Pinkett into the game more because he's more elusive. White more the straight-ahead type, but you'd never know it from that play. From the 44-yard line. Moon under pressure. Nearly gets sacked, but is able to escape, and then is finally forced out of bounds by Darryl Talley.
They're throwing the flag.
3rd and 4. Houston from the 50. A minute to go. First quarter. 7-7 is the score. And again, that big hole for White. to the 28-yard line.
Stevie said last night, we have to watch out for a man-for-man coverage. He was prophetic.
Final play of the quarter. There's a penalty. It is Hill who makes the catch. The clock is down to triple zeros. Bennett was charging through. And 5 from the 24-yard line. Moon. A lot of time and a wide open Givens and a 1st and goal at the 2. Clock is down to 2 as they get it off. Lorenzo White having a huge first half. He's in, but there's a penalty down.
And coming up was Bruce Smith saying he was held.
Yeah, last week anyway. When Moon threw 5 touchdown passes. 2nd and goal. Draw. White inside the 10. Inside the 5 and takes it down to the 3. They're just about back to the original line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right, and Moon has to come back to the left, and Moon gets taken down by Smith at the 8-yard line. And so the Oilers, as they've been prone to do this season, bogged down deep in enemy territory. This will be a 26-yard attempt. Montgomery holds, and the kick is good. So Houston back up on top. They lead at 10-7. 12:42 remaining in the half. 10-7. Kelly. Protection breaks down, and he gets sacked at the 19 by Sean Jones, who leads the Oilers in sacks. He now has 7.5 this season.
All over him.
2nd and 15. This is Kenneth Davis, who spells Thurman Thomas from time to time, and he picks up about 5. Kelly out of the gun. Thomas split as a receiver, and Kelly goes down as he throws, and William Fuller was the guy who came crashing through.
Strength there by Kelly, getting rid of it.
Rick Tootin's kick taken at the 37 by the Ice Cube, Gerald McNeil, and the one-time Brown, who decided to come home. He's from this area and signed with the Oilers. Takes it back to the 45-yard line. Here are the Oilers at their own 46, ahead by 3. Moon hits Drew Hill, a long-time Oiler and former Ram, a guy who's been around so long. He was with the Rams when they went to the Super Bowl. Aston 10 at the Buffalo 43. White. Big night for White continues. He takes it to the 37. Bennett makes the tackle. White's already gained 70 yards tonight. That's the 37-yard line. 10 minutes to go in the half. Little option, and it's White, and he can't cover it, and there are the white-shirted Bills, and Leonard Smith, the safety, comes barging through to come up with a recovery.
And that ball was free. If he could have spun to his feet, he could have perhaps even got it into the end zone with the fumble.
3rd and 4. Kelly from the shotgun. Kelly throws complete to the 40-yard line to Thurman Thomas, and he's out of bounds at the 35. Run out by Steve Brown, the cornerback, after a gain of 12. First down from the 35-yard line. Kelly deep over the middle, and it is picked off at the 5-yard line by Terry Kennard. And the former Giant brings it all the way back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, a great run back.
Oh, yeah.
What an effort by Kennard. That's sensational.
And a pass that Kelly should never have thrown.
So far in this game, it looks like it's going to continue, is on the Buffalo defense.
1st and 10 from the 33-yard line, and that's a first down. An 11-yard pickup as Drew Hill.
Impression, Frank, that that's the only way it doesn't work, is if they self-destruct.
A holding call that cost him the touchdown.
Here's White, and White to the 40-yard line. A first down, stopped by Darryl Talley. 10 runs and 8 passes so far. Here comes the 9th pass, maybe. He does get it off. It's White. And White inside the 30, inside the 20, to the 10.
What a great time to have a screen call. The blitz was on. Warren Moon just getting it off.
And goal at the 10. And tripped up in the backfield before he can get started is Alan Pinkett, a lot smaller than White, normally more mobile. At goal from the 16-yard line. Reverse, Tony Jones. Get going, and it's Smith reaching out.
There aren't many people capable of an athletic move like Bruce Smith just made right there.
reach out and touch someone. Third down as Warren Moon is protected well. Goes to the end zone. No. Drew Hill couldn't catch it. Poole was there to cover. David Poole. So it's fourth down, and Houston will have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Once again, Al, they were inside the 10 with a first down goal to go, and now they have to settle once again for 3. Or the attempt for 3. Yep.
It's going to be about a 35-yard field goal attempt for Garcia.
Hill was there. He was open, and Moon just underthrows the ball.
Tony Zendejas broke his leg. He would normally be the Houston kicker, so they signed Garcia, who, like so many kickers, has been nomadic. New England and Minnesota and other teams in preseason, and he's able to kick this one through. His second field goal, one from 25, now one from 35, and it puts Houston up by 6. 3:07 to go in the half. We'll take on San Francisco next week. Here's a pass over the middle, out to midfield. It's caught by Thurman Thomas for a first down. 2:39 to go in the half as Kelly retreats, and was Thomas interfered with? Yes, he was.
Oh, absolutely. It came late. Dishman was all over it.
Yep. Flag every time.
1st and 10 from the 44. It's Thomas. Nice move. Takes it down to the 41-yard line. Ran around Dishman.
But it was such a nice move, he couldn't keep his feet.
Yeah. As the half winds down, each team with its full complements of timeouts remaining. It's caught at the 35 by Lawson, and he gets wrestled out of bounds. Richard Johnson making sure that James was not going to stray any further.
You haven't watched Jim Kelly much. He's very good at managing the clock with the 2-minute game.
And he hits Reed over the middle, and Andre Reed takes it to the 18-yard line, and a Buffalo first down.
Take that big shot you know you're going to get.
1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Wide open is Andre Reed. How did Andre Reed ever get that open?
I don't think that Andre Reed thought he was that open. He turned around, and I think he thought he was going to get popped. He went
from the 13-yard line. That's Reed coming in motion to the inside. Kelly throwing to the back of the end zone, and it's a touchdown, and again it's Keith McKellar.
Kelly put the pressure on with the run, and he spotted McKellar at the back of the end zone, hung it up high, and McKellar went way up and comes down with it.
From behind, here comes McKellar from the left of your screen, moving towards the right. He stops, makes a move back to the left, but he stays with it, and that's just a wonderful throw by Jim Kelly and a fine catch.
Could be. Alan Pinkett is in the game as the sole back in this set. Moon. Look out. He gets dumped at the 11-yard line. It's Jeff Wright, the nose tackle, 91.
Good move by Warren Moon to even.
Our halftime score is Buffalo 14 and Houston 13, and we'll return with halftime activities after this message from the NFL and a word from our ABC station. Very even.
Key thing there, though, I think for Houston, you see the yardage advantage. Keep in mind a couple of mistakes took some points off the board. 2nd
and 10 from the 25. Here's Mueller going nowhere, and there is Childress making another play. Play clock down to 1, and they just get it off, and they snap it to Smith, and Smith breaks the tackle and may have the first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Blazing speed, but he certainly is not Andre Reed.
3rd and 8. Kelly fires, and it's broken up, intended for, and the flag is dropped. Richard Johnson interferes with James Lofton.
Well, he grabbed Lofton by the arm to reach around for the deflection, and the official was right on top of it.
They split to the left on 3rd and 6, and Kelly goes underneath to Don Smith, and the third down specialist does it again. Takes it to the 33-yard line. The unheralded Don Smith, picked up as a Plan B acquisition from Tampa Bay. 1st and 10 from the 33. Here's Thomas behind Mueller. And Thurman Thomas picks up about 7. Al Smith, number 54, makes the stop. 9.5 to go They need 3, and they picked up those 3 and about 4 more on a completion to Lofton to the 18-yard line. He is stopped there by Brown. 17. Blitz. Sack. Johnny Meade.
Oh, and what a time to have the call.
Forward. And it is good. Scott Norwood tacks on 3 as the Bills extend their lead to 4 on the opening drive of the third quarter. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific next Monday. Here's Moon on first down from the 20. And it is number 78, Bruce Smith, who gets him back at the 15.
They'll call that a coverage sack. Good coverage downfield. Warren.
And 16 from the 15-yard line. Moon throwing his 10th pass of the game. It's caught by Lorenzo White, who takes it out, and a flag goes down. 2, in fact, make it a third now. 3 different flags are out at the 23-yard line.
Well, I think we've got a clip. I think Jay Pennis in the center clipped out in the open. He's
also been sacked thrice. Moon throws, and it's caught out at the 30-yard line, and very close to a first down is Drew Hill.
You mentioned Drew Hill coming from the Rams. When he was with the Rams for 5 years, he only had 60 receptions, and he came into the night after 6 years here with over 370 receptions.
From the 32, Moon wide open is Hill, and Hagee runs him out of bounds, but not until he picks up 15 and a first down to the 47. White runs into his own man and can't get started, and a flag is down at the line of scrimmage. Jim Tunney tells us it is against the Bills. Offside. All season long. That hasn't been called. 2nd and 1. And on 2nd and 1, Moon goes deep, and a great catch. Stopped at the 1-yard line, Drew Hill.
what a superbly thrown pass.
That's the first, and it's 1st and goal, and here is White, and White tries to burrow his way in and does. Touchdown.
This time they stick it in. We'll never see it timed out any better. Perfectly thrown ball. Great concentration. Drew Hill.
Looks like an Al Michaels pass.
No, it spiraled.
You bet. I think it's 7-second delay. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, and the catch is made out at the 40-yard line amongst a trio of Oilers is James Lofton. The 20 yards of catch. The other, Harold Jackson. Thurman Thomas threads his way for 7 out to the 47-yard line. And 3 from the 47. Thomas again seeking that first down and should have it.
He also sent a Heisman Trophy present up to the Detroit Lions this year. Andre Ware.
10 of them that have not been to the Super Bowl. We start the 4th quarter. It's 3rd and 7, and Kelly has to dump it off for Smith, and Don Smith nearly breaks loose but doesn't. Comes up a couple of yards shy of the first down. It was William Fuller on the 12. The blitz. Moon gets the pass away. It's caught by Givens. Nice little spin move. That's the first down and a lot more, and he's wrestled down by Leonard Smith. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Delay again. White exploits the hole again and takes it out to the 49-yard line, and that'll put him up and over 100. 106 yards on the night for White. First down from the 48-yard line, and you can add about 7 more to that 106. As I said, 4 running backs when the season began. Highsmith eventually went to Dallas. They got rid of Rozier and his big salary, and Glanville picked him up in Atlanta. So they're now down to White and Pinkett. And, of course, when you go to the run and shoot, you don't need a lot of running backs, and you need
on the sideline, and McNeil noticeably bigger than Jones.
3rd and 4 from the 46-yard line, and a little dump-off screen to White, who went down to one knee, and by the time he regains his balance and thrusts forward, he is a little bit short of the first down. Stopped by Leonard Smith. Givens in motion. Moon himself has it.
Easy.
to the 40-yard line to keep the drive going. Moon to Hill. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Leonard Smith with the tackle. Harris comes in, 3rd and 3. At the 33, Smith had his hands around the feet of Moon, but he gets it off to White inside the 10, out of bounds at the 6.
Whoa, and Lorenzo White is having some night.
Givens comes in motion, 3 receivers going out on the left and 1 on the right, and Moon on 3rd and goal. Throws, caught in traffic in the end zone by Leonard Harris.
And Haywood Jeffries made the tackle.
That looked like a convention in the back of the end zone, but somehow or other Moon got it in there.
The individual components of a given play.
And the drive.
Yep. A lineman comes out and does a little more than he was expected to. A guy holds his block for an extra half a second. A receiver keeps hustling. And a quarterback with all the skill in the world does what he's been doing all year.
And a coach says go for it on 4th down.
With 128. But they have won, 4 games in the 4th quarter late this year.
They've had some miracle finishes. 1st down, Kelly throws, and they begin this little hope for miracle with a pass to Smith, and Don Smith goes all the way to the Houston 36-yard line. Kelly throws it out to Reed, who gets taken out of bounds by Johnson and Brown.
I tell you, it's a great pass.
4th quarter. 3rd and 2. Kelly throws. It's caught by Reed. That's a 1st down. He takes it to the 23-yard line. 8. And it's caught by Smith at the 10, and a 1st down as he takes it to the 6. Stopped by Kennard. 4:45 remaining, and looking ahead, the Bills have all of their timeouts left. They're down by 10. They have a 1st and goal at the 6.
Shooting their purpose.
Kelly dumps it for Jamie Mueller, and Mueller goes to the 2. Ooh! Oh!
Al Smith!
Tight end set. And they give it to Thomas, who swings to the outside and gets in. Thurman Thomas behind a Richer block. The Oiler lead is 3. 3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in regulation. In the decade of the 80s, that a quarterback who threw for 300 play on the winning side. White fights out to the 30-yard line, and what better way to begin this drive when you want to take time off the clock, and Buffalo has to stop the clock by taking a timeout on defense. Moon retreating, throws, has the 1st down to who else? Lorenzo White, having the night of his life at the 38-yard line. 2nd and 11, and Lorenzo White takes it out to the 42, loses the football. Was it a live ball? There's no signal yet. No. They say it was down at the 42-yard line. But the official came in. It was actually Darryl Talley. Wright created it.
Oh, that looked like a fumble initially. It looked like that ball was loose.
They pick up the 1st down. This one is history. Moon throws. It is Givens.
This is more than history.
Yep. To the 30. And the Oilers are going to be in a 3-way tie for first place.
And Givens looks hurt.
Jack Pardee and the Oilers. Very pivotal game for this team. And they win it. Meanwhile, we mentioned at the outset, kind of a barometer for Buffalo, but if it is, that's all right. I mean, the Buffalo Bills are a pretty good football team.
Philadelphia at home coming up. They're in Indianapolis. They also play the Giants, Miami, on December 23rd in Buffalo. That'll be interesting, and then close with Washington.
Gentlemen, should we reconvene in San Francisco?
We're ready. Giants 49ers will see you a week from tonight at Candlestick Park. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Dierdorf. Good night from the Astrodome in Houston.